Alright, so 410 shells are extremely difficult to get at the moment. So let's load up one of our own. So I've got a few tools here, and I'll explain them as I go along. This here is a die that I made for trimming shells. These are already trimmed. You just run it up in, you take a razor knife across the top. That lets me take 3-inch shells and cut them down to 2.5. So once I've done that, I have this little die set that I made up, tapered on one side and a rim recess on the other. So what I do here, we take the deep priming tin, we knock out the primer, and we want to drive this in. Now you only have to do that step once, because once it's sized down so it'll nicely fit in the die, we do that. The reason we use the tapered side first is because some shells have a lot of they might have been fired in a gun that has a really large chamber, and it'll tear the brass piece if you don't do that. I know mine are all tight chambers, so I don't have to do that, but this is range pickup, so that's one extra little step. Alright, to see the primer, you just set it on there, set that over it, take your hollow rod, and drive it home. Now if I was doing a whole bunch of these, I would just set them up and batch them, and it would take a lot less time, but we're going to do each one individually so you see exactly what it takes. So our load data, 14.3 grains of H110, ½ ounce a shot. That'll give us 10,100 psi and 1,200 feet per second. This can be a little tedious, this part, but like I said, if I had a whole bunch to do, I'd just set my powder measure up and do them all. Alright, powder funnel, and dumper powder. Next we're going to put a wad in there. Use something to seat that with. Just firm pressure. Now we want ½ ounce a shot. And again, if you're doing a bunch, I'd use a little dipper, but we're going to do this all by hand. I'm going to set that to ounces, put that on there, zero it out. Scoop up some shot. That's probably pretty close. That's too much. 570. So I'm using a mixture of shot. There's some number 6 and some number 4 in here. .504, that's as close as I'm going to get. Alright. Now, an overshot card. I just made them myself with a simple punch. Alright, let's go out to the drill press and... Alright. One roll crimp shell. Now that I have one done, and I know that the length is going to work out, what I'll do is on that shiny, there's just a little bit of grease on my hands from the drill press. Once I know that that works, now I'm going to batch them. I'll go and I'll size them all, I'll prime them all, I'll set my powder measure up and my scoops up so I can just drop powder and charge all in one shot. And that's one completed shell. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Alright, so the first one took me, what, 5 or 6 minutes probably to do. And in 10 minutes I did all the rest of them, so the other 9. Now what I have noticed is that the ribbed hulls make a prettier roll crimp than the other ones. And I'm still getting used to this, so like I over torque these. That's why those ones look a little funny. But the Remingtons, they turned out nice. And the Challenger hulls, they also, you know, they roll crimped really nice. So, this stuff is going for $30 a box right now. When you can get it, you currently cannot get it. So I came out in the shop and I loaded up a little bit, and we'll give it a try in the next couple days. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.